James, as a long-serving player, you must be feeling this more than most, I'd think.
I don't think so. I think as a professional footballer, relegation isn't something that it's tough to take, whoever you are, especially the lads in the dressing room. It's been a difficult season, and we haven't been relegated based on today's game. It's been 45 games.
Even so, there was an expectation that you would win here, not least because Crewe were bottom, and you must be desperately disappointed the manner of going down.
Yeah, but at the same time, Crewe have got nothing to play for. There's no pressure on them. They can go out and sort of nick us on the break, get goals on the break. I think Bolton won today, no pressure on them. Charlton won today, no pressure on them. It's always the same at this stage of the season. It doesn't matter who you're playing. It's always going to be a difficult game, and obviously leading is the most frustrating part. We obviously led the game 1-0, and we've been in good form recently, and to come here and to lose in the manner, obviously, like you say, leading the game, it is frustrating.
You had a lot of the game too, didn't you? You looked like dominating it.
We did, yeah, and we had a couple of chances. Obviously had a header at 1-0, would have made it 2-0. You need things to go for you. Obviously we conceded just before half time, which is frustrating as well, but it's been like that all season. We haven't had the rub of the green, but I'm not making excuses. We haven't been good enough.
Have you a theory on specifically what's gone wrong, which part of the team, or just is it general?
I think it's general. I don't think anyone can put their finger on it. Obviously the manager's job to go away and analyse the season and come back next season stronger and look to bounce back and get promoted. That would be the main thing, but obviously we do that going into the off season. You've
had some great times personally at Doncaster Rovers, great days in the Championship, etc. It must be a shock to the system to find yourselves in League Two now.
It is, yeah. It's a shock for me. It's a shock for everybody involved. It's a shock for the fans, and we feel like as a player you've let people down. You've let the manager down, who for me has been magnificent since he's come in. And like I say, I feel as captain and part of the group that we have let him down. We've let the fans down, and that's the most frustrating part, because we have got a good group of players. They've worked tirelessly on the training pitch to put this right, and it hasn't worked. But we go away, and like I said, you can only look forward now and look forward to next season. I know that sounds, I don't know, a bit sort of cliche, but that's the only thing that you can do.
I suppose the future's uncertain for just about everybody in circumstances like this, isn't it?
It is. There's obviously contracted players, and the players. There's going to be players here that have played a part this season, next season, and again, it's what they want to do next season and what the club wants to do going forward. So that's not up to me, obviously, and we just sort of take what's happened today, go into the last game of the season, and hopefully put a win on and a good performance for the fans. They deserve that.
But you will personally hope to be involved looking ahead yourself?
I'll definitely be involved if that's the case. I've contracted for next season, and like you say, it's a challenge for me. It's a challenge for every single player to put what's happened today right next season, and I won't be shirking that challenge, and I know the manager won't be, and the players, they'll be disappointed tonight, devastated. But Doncaster's a fantastic club, and a club that I've been part of for 12 years, and it's not something that's going to change overnight. We're going to bounce back 100%, and I'm definitely going to be part of that.
The mentality of the players and everything, that's been a big factor. You know, you got in that losing run and been able to cope with it. That's going to have to change, isn't it?
It is, and we've just shown that over the last 5 games. We've lost 1 in 5 and put on some great performances, I think, with the same squad. But again, it's a difficult League Two. It's not something that it's going to be easy. But again, it's happened today, and it's raw, and people are disappointed. But at the end of the day, we've got to go into next season and put what we've done right.
Got to use the words of the fans as well. You know, they were obviously unhappy at the end, and channel that and in the right way next season and provide. I
understand their frustration, and I understand that they're frustrated, but it's not lack of effort that's got us relegated. It's probably lack of quality and lack of making the wrong decisions at the wrong times. But again, we've got to improve on that. We've got to go into next season and get rid of what's happened this season. and start afresh. And again, it's easy to say, but it's what we have to do on the pitch.
You were playing for this club in the Championship 2 years ago, James. I mean, can you quite believe the rate of the decline?
No, it's not easy to take, and when you say it like that, it's even more frustrating. But a lot of bigger clubs and a lot of clubs have done what we've done today, and bounced back. Bournemouth were nearly relegated out of the Football League, and look where they are. There's a lot of positives. I know that sounds silly, but there's a lot of positives to take, a lot of things that you can look at and draw upon, and things that you can take from other clubs and other people that have done it, and that's what we'll be doing, and hopefully we can do that next season.
You're a positive guy, but what gives you the sort of hope and optimism looking ahead to next season that Donny can bounce straight back?
The manager for me, and I know obviously we've been on a run, and people look at it and think, well, how have they got relegated? But just what he brings every day for me. Obviously been at the club 12 years and had managers come in, and for me he's up there because just what he offers and what he brings, and he'll definitely get it right for next season if he's given time, and I hope that happens. And the lads, obviously, that come in next season, we want to start really brightly and look to get promoted. That's all I can say, basically.
Cheers, Jim.